I'd like to ask that, considering the fact that you agree that democracy is a destination and democratization is the journey, and when you speak about the journey of the APC, you seem to speak about it from just 2023, and you admit that you took a fractured economy. Remember that APC was there 8 years before 2023. So tie that to consolidation of democracy. Tie that to the fact that people no longer trust the judiciary. Tie it to the politicization of the judiciary and the judicialisation of politics. Tie that to the fact that clearly you have a minister in your administration who openly sits on television and says a president saved a governor in this administration. Tie that to the fact that there is absence of consequences. When you speak about GDP, please tie it to the fact that you meet everyday Nigerians, and when you interact with them, do they reflect the economy that you speak about, the GDP? Those are the things I want you to speak to.
All right. Thank you so much. The identifier is very important. The Publicity Secretary of the PDP. And I wouldn't expect anything lesser than that. And you straddle between a question and, of course, a submission. You piled in so many things. Yes, there's no denial about it. The APC has been in government for close to 11 years. And we're unafraid to do an audit of the APC government in 11 years. But also, we're also bold to look at, because Nigeria is a work in progress, we're also able to look back to say the APC took over from the PDP. Somebody was in charge of the shop for 16 years. Somebody was supposed to have provided the rail transportation. Somebody was supposed to have improved our electricity with $16 billion. Somebody was supposed to have improved our airports, improved our schools for 16 years. And that somebody failed. And that's the PDP. But we have moved beyond that. It takes time to recover. It takes time for reforms to grow. So, in 11 years, have we seen this country improve? On the democratic level, yes. But we talk about the judiciary. And what we're seeing in the judiciary today is not particular to the APC in government. Reforms of the judiciary, the calls for that reform have been on for a long time. My sister has talked very eloquently about the legislature. We have the former Senate President here. I've never been a lawmaker. But you also know very clearly that every government we have, every set of lawmakers that come in, it is absolutely incorrect to want to simply label them as rubber stamp. Just imagine the Constitution, 109 senators, 362 House of Rep members, 360, and you say they're entirely rubber stamp. These are representatives of the people. And we have seen them in the last 2.5, 3 years pass laws that have benefited Nigerians, no doubt. Nations take loans. Nations do take loans. America is heavily in debt. This administration is taking loans it can justify. It can point to projects for which these loans. So I think it's important. There are a few things you raised here that are personal. I want to stay on substance. But I know that the work of building this nation is a continuous one. Every administration inherits liabilities and assets. And I dare say that every government that comes in place tries its best to make sure it meets the challenges head on. Is the APC doing that? Absolutely. Okay. Are problems over? No. But I challenge everyone here to say, look at where we were 2023, 2022. and look at where we were now. Just take simply the unification of Forex, the arbitrage, 70%. The stability that has been brought into that entire Forex market. Take 20 years of fuel subsidy, the bleeding that took place, and where we are now, freeing up the resources for the subnationals.
Okay.
60% increase, etc.
All right.
Let's stay with the facts and leave the noise aside.